Today's show brought to you in part by GoToMeeting. For a free 30-day trial, use code podcast at gotomeeting.com.
Real-time travel journaling on Travel App of the Day. Hey everyone, it's Courtney Wallen here at Travel App of the Day on RVNN TV. Of course, I'm joined by Andy McCaskey. I'm double checking to make sure your audio's on.
Yes, I am. And even though it appears that we're miles and miles apart, we're only about 6 feet apart.
Yeah, it's very close quarters here at our studios. Of course, this is Travel App of the Day, and I've got a really exciting app, and I am very excited about this. It's very, very cool. Like I teased, it is a real-time travel journaling. So all those journaling courses you took in elementary and junior high and high school, then into college, are all going to come into practical good use now. Of course, so many of us blog, and we blog while we travel. And sometimes it's a little hard to remember where the picture was taken. And maybe sometimes you want to go back and do that trip again. Or where a video was taken, or just what, in sequential order, what happened. Andy, do you find that happens to you?
Well, you know, I have, if I look at the camera roll that I have on my phone right now, I think I have probably on the order of 600 pictures that I'm going to organize here soon.
Yeah, of course. And it's always, I'll do that when I have some time. And then the time never comes. But, you know, the nice thing is with the iPhone, too, you can actually check and see where those pictures were taken, and it'll show you. But there's an app that tops that, and that is Trip Journal. And this is today's app of the day, and I'm going to play a little video over us that kind of is just fun, I guess. And it's talking about what is Trip Journal. So we want to tell you about this. And of course, this app is available for iOS devices, Android devices. And the best part about it is, well, okay, it's not free, but it's $2.99. There are so many advantages to having this. So, Andy, like we said, you take all these pictures, and you're in the middle of your vacation. You're in the middle of all this excitement, and you're taking pictures, and then it's like, wait, was that on Tuesday or was that on Wednesday? Or did we?
Well,
are you sure that was
you know,
there?
if you're traveling, you say, well, okay, we went to 3 cathedrals.
Yeah.
And was that the first one or the second one? and it does, particularly if you're wearing the same T-shirt each day.
Exactly. And you know what? Sometimes it happens, especially when you're like tent camping. You don't bring a lot of clothes along with you. So what Trip Journal does, it has Google Earth integration on it. And it's really great because when you take a picture, you take a video, it's actually within the app. You can open up your camera, and it'll geolocate where you're at and mark that on the map. So then you take a picture of, you know, at the cathedral that you're at, and you can actually say, hey, this is, you know, we're at this cathedral, we're in this city, and we're doing this, and I'm with this person. And then, Andy, I can shoot it off to my social networks, and I can go to, you know, Twitter, to Facebook, to Picasa, to Flickr, and even to YouTube, because you have that capability of taking videos.
All right, so all these digital assets that you've uploaded or distributed from one place or another, this stitches them together into a coherent story. Exactly,
and it's just neat because you think you have good intentions. I have good intentions. I know a lot of us have really good intentions of making that photo album or putting a little video together of the trip that you had or whatever it may be, and sometimes it just doesn't happen. And the biggest reason is because it's so difficult after the trip is over to put everything in order. So you know, and the fact that you can share this in real time, I think is pretty cool.
Exactly, and push that right up to your Facebook, and then your friends and family who aren't able to be with you on the trip can kind of experience a lot of the things almost as it's happening.
Exactly. So here is the website. You can go to trip-journal.com to check it out. It was actually voted the #1 travel app awarded by Google. So it's got some street cred.
It's got some Android roots, I would think.
It does have some Android roots, of course. So they've got a lot of information about Trip Journal. Of course, there's a blog where you can see other people who are using this, and you can connect with them on Facebook and Twitter and all kinds of other good networks out there. And here is the interface. Here's the we've got links to the actual website to Trip Journal and how to download for iOS and for Android in today's show notes, so you can go right to that. But here's some screenshots. It's got a really nice, I mean, aesthetically, it's very nice looking, very simple. Then you have your menu. So you create a new trip, you go to the ongoing trip that you're working on. You can import and archive. So one thing to note, though, is that you have to have Wi-Fi for some of these capabilities, especially with the iPad and iTouch. So if you're going to be using it on those platforms, be sure that you have Wi-Fi where you're doing this. So you have your pictures here, and so you've got your places, and it'll pin it for you. And then your notes, of course, that you can kind of say, hey, we were here, and this is who was with us on this day. And then this is what I really like. So this is what we're talking about when we say it's going to geolocate. Oh, I'll have this to scroll down.
And be able, so you can show where you took that picture or where you took that video.
Exactly. And you know what? Sometimes you get back from a trip and someone will say, where did you take it? Where was that? I really want to go there, you know? And then you could say, well, here's my map. This is exactly where I took that picture. And of course here, like I said, it's got the ability to take the picture right within the app, so you can switch to camera or to the photo capabilities and write the little note there. So it's a really great way to kind of blog as you go, and it's not going to go right to your blog, but it'll help you keep track of everything. So Andy, for $2.99, do you think it's worth it?
For $2.99, it's best app ever, and it's got the awards to prove it.
It does have the awards to prove it. And of course, like I said, all the links will be in today's show notes, so be sure to check it out. It's Trip Journal. All right, so no show would be complete without 30 seconds of shameless plugging. Be sure to check out Travel App of the Day and all the other great RVNN shows on our Boxee app. You can find us in the channel store. Of course, subscribe to the RVNN Daily. It comes out every single Friday from great social media contributors. You can find RVNN on all the social networks, including Google+. We're on Pinterest. Every single one of our shows has a board. Of course, we're on Facebook and Twitter as well. And last but not least, we are on the Roku. We have moved to the travel section. Be sure to subscribe, tell a friend, and give us a rating. We would greatly appreciate it. Of course, Travel App of the Day is every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. It's Wednesday, so we'll be back Friday. And that's about all we have for today. We'll see you then.
Hey, Gabe, want to go for a walk? Gabe? Gabe? Gabe?
Hey, buddy, you lost? Hold on.
If your pet is the adventuresome type, be sure he's connected to PetHub. A quick scan using any smartphone shares your pet's vital information so that even his wildest escapades have a happy ending. PetHub, reuniting pets with their families.
Come on, Gabe, let's go home.